We on the air?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this. It's 2018, baby. Welcome to In the Lounge with Dre and V. I am your co-host, Queen V, and I have with me the personable,
Yes, I am.
playful
Very playful.
dude they call Dre. What up, Dre?
Queen V, welcome to 2018. What's the good word? What's going on?
I'm good. I just want to say real quick, shout out to all those that subscribe to our podcast. Thank you always for listening.
Yes.
And being devoted.
Yes.
I do want to apologize for our slight hiatus. I had to have surgery.
Hey, everybody need a break, man. We don't need to be telling them all that. Hey, we needed a damn break. How about that? Love y'all, but I needed a break, and Queen V definitely needed a break.
So that's why we've been gone for a few weeks. But we are back
Again.
and we are looking forward to a great year. And let's do this.
All right, so look. Today's episode of In the Lounge with Dre and V, episode 37. I bring home the money, you do the rest. Husband and wives role in the home. Okay? So we're going to get to that. But first, you know what we have to do. We got to hear Queen V's word on the street.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
Place your ear to your speaker and get ready for Queen V's word on the street.
It's the queen, y'all. It's the queen, y'all.
So, the word on the street is that H&M has not received the memo that associating black folks with monkeys.
Go ahead.
Really, I'm going to start this over.
Go ahead.
Word on the street is that H&M has
Kayla,
not
can
received...
you hand me one of them bananas over there? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let me stop monkeying around. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. That's it. That was the last one. No more monkey business. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I promise you that's it. That's it. Go ahead. Go.
I'm changing your adjectives to corny and dumb as hell.
That's funny, though. I don't care what the heck you changed it to. Go ahead.
Word on the street is that H&M has not received the memo that associating black folks with monkeys is a no-no. Recently, H&M went viral because of an African-American young male model who had on a hoodie that had "coolest monkey in the jungle" written on it.
I'm sorry.
All right, so let's talk about this. We're going to ignore Dre over there laughing at this. But
I know it's not funny, and I don't think it's a joke at all. I'm just laughing because you are so serious, and I'm just
because I'm very serious. Like,
okay.
So I'm trying to be serious. This is.
But can I say something about this? Can I start it off? I'm not making excuses for them. Go ahead.
No, you started off. Go ahead.
I'm not making excuses for them because they need to know. But you know, when we have our children at a young age, and let's just say they do something wrong, we pop them or whatever, we discipline them, and we tell them what they did wrong, and they learn from it. At a young age, they don't know better, but it's your responsibility and mine as a parent to teach them, hey, this is wrong. So now you know. I've told you, and now you know.
The hell does this have to do with this hoodie?
With H&M, it's a company outside the United States, and I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not making excuses. They're not culturally aware of what the significance, not significance because it's not really important, but the significance or the correlation between monkey and African Americans.
Let me just say this.
Let me finish.
No. I'm cutting you off. It's my segment, and I'm gonna cut you off.
I think we should say something to them about it, and we should stop buying their stuff so they learn the hard way that you can't say that.
You done?
No, I'm not. But you're not gonna let me finish. So go ahead.
That's some bull sugar honey iced tea if I ever heard it. Let me explain something to you. I don't care if you or your corporation, your corporate office is in Timbuktu. If you are selling products here in the United States, you have some representation of an American USA representative to tell you that's some dumb shit and don't do it. Point blank, period. I don't care where their corporate office is at. I don't care who started H&M. Last time I checked, I can find an H&M in every freaking state of the United States of America. And somebody on your marketing, advertisement board, somebody somewhere along the lines should have told you, man, don't do that. You do that, you gonna regret doing it. You
agree.
Can't sit here and tell me that no American didn't sign off on that stupid sugar honey iced tea right there.
I agree with you, but all I'm saying is somebody
you gonna learn today.
All I'm saying is somebody lacked some cultural awareness within the African American community.
That's some bull.
It's not bull.
It is bull. We've been talking about monkeys and black folk and how that is not appropriate to white folk and white America for how long?
It's not them.
For how long?
Not
if you ain't figured out yet that is inappropriate, then you don't need to be in business.
In the United States, correctly. But
they are in business in the United States.
Not everybody. Look,
is there not an H&M up the street?
Their market.
Is there not an H&M up the street? I don't care.
I
don't care where the headquarters is at.
That's where
marketing and advertisement is not. Marketing and advertisement is in the United States of America.
Comes in.
So you gonna sit here and tell me they don't have
the ignorance
you
comes
gonna sit here and tell me they don't have
I'll let you know
an American advertising marketing department.
I'll let you know when you finish. When you ready for that answer, let me know.
Do they have an advertising and marketing department in America? Yes or no?
If you put duct tape on your mouth, I'll answer it.
I'm asking a question.
Get the duct tape because I want to give you a full answer. I don't want a half answer. So when I answer half of it and you don't hear what you want, you can go cut me off like you're doing now. I'm not going to answer that until we get some duct tape for that mouth. Or either cover it up or crazy glue your mouth to your hand or whatever, because I'm not answering until I can give a complete answer.
You could have answered the question by now. So when you're ready for that,
let me know.
You could have answered the question by now.
Go on and go ahead with yourself.
Is you did or is you done? You could have answered the question by now.
I'm just saying.
Answer the damn question.
I'm not answering until you keep your mouth quiet. You can't. Now, as I was saying, those decisions, and I'm not defending this. I think we should boycott and not buy their stuff. But what I'm saying is their headquarters is in another country. It's ran by people in another country. Yeah, they may have some consultants here or whatever that's telling them not to do it. But who's to say that they didn't tell them not to do it and they went ahead with it anyway?
They're going to learn
There we
today.
go. Here we go. I told you I wasn't going to get
in
my book.
2018,
okay, I'm done.
Let me just say this.
No, I'm going to let you just say all of it because I'm done.
Good, because it's my segment, damn it.
Go ahead.
In 2018, I'm not falling for the okie doke. If you didn't know by now, you gonna learn today. That was some dumb advertising. No one should have approved that. And even if someone did approve it, they may not have been culturally aware. Then someone who is culturally aware should have gave them a heads up. You know, the other thing is people are blaming the parents. There's a lot of things about, the parents shouldn't have allowed this to happen, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going to say this. Sometimes the parents aren't aware of what their kids are going to be modeling. They have a contract with H&M to model for H&M. They're not necessarily in the room with the kid when they're getting filmed or photographed. So they may not know what that child was wearing. Or what was the final decision for what they would be modeling. So I don't know that we can necessarily blame the parents in this. I think we have to, get some more info, find out what the parents knew, find out even if the parents are black. Because even though the boy's black, he might be adopted. Maybe they didn't know that was, like you said, maybe they weren't culturally aware. And so that's why they okayed it.
That could be it.
But in 2018, we ain't dealing with that. You gonna learn today, and you better start learning quick. So if you want to do business in America, you need to learn the history behind things, what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And if you don't do your research, then you might have to pay the price.
I agree. Let me just clarify something, listeners. I'm not defending these people. I'm just telling you what could have happened. I'm just trying to give you scenarios of how this could have happened. Okay? I'm telling you how it happened. I'm totally in agreement with you, Queen V.
Some dumb mother bleeper sitting in the boardroom decided that this was a cute idea, and let's pick this cute little African American boy and put him in this shirt.
Okay, so let me say this again, and I'm gonna keep saying it until I can go get through the whole thing. So if this podcast takes an hour of me repeating myself, I'll keep doing it. So here we go. Again,
I'm gonna let you have it. Go ahead.
I'm not defending their actions. I'm just saying that this is how this could have happened. I'm totally against not buying their stuff because they need to learn the hard way. But I was just giving you scenarios of how this could have happened. The one I named was a good one, and the one you were saying about the parents may not be culturally aware, they may not be black, is another good one. So I don't want y'all to give me don't be giving me any hate mail or something talking about I'm a sellout or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm totally in agreement with it. I'm just telling you how it could have happened. And that's all I was doing. That's it. I'm done with that.
So I don't even want to talk about what else I was going to talk about. You done got me pissed off. So let's move on.
Whatever. All right. So
I'm just messing. No, I'm good. That's it. That's all I got.
Let's
get started.
All right, so let's
I'll get too hyped up. I wanted to talk about something else. I'll get too hyped up.
Go ahead.
No.
You want to do it on the next episode?
We'll do it on the next episode.
All right, so we're gonna have to do that one today again. Do that one today. So let's get on to this episode, okay? So today's episode, In the Lounge with Dre and V, episode 37. I bring home the money, you do the rest. Husband and wives roles in the home. So this is a good episode for me. I mean, I'm anxious to talk about the role in the home. So you want me to ask you the first question, or
can you just explain a little bit more?
Okay, so here it is.
Are we referring to stay-at-home moms or moms that work outside of the home, and just men men superior? Is that what you're saying? And
what I'm saying is,
I just want to be clear before I get started.
What I'm saying is, we're going to talk about what's the role of a husband who works and a mother who stays home. We can also talk about a husband who works and a mother who works, or a wife. Let's just say wife, because they may not have kids. Let's just say a wife who works,
and they might not be married.
Yeah, well, we'll just say that they assume that they are. But look, if they're not, boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all keep it in your head as boyfriend and girlfriend for those who you know referring to that ain't married. But what is the role? So basically, if I'm working, okay, and I'm bringing home that money, is that my only responsibility?
No.
Why do you say that?
Well,
now let me before the Civil War, okay. It was and even after that, it was the role of the wife or parent or girlfriend or whatever who lived together, was that the dinner, the house cleaning, all of that all those household duties was the responsibility of a woman.
Okay. Now,
of course, in these days, 2018, we have some different things going on with women, and I'm very proud. We had women doing everything these days. But, you know, some people are still with that old-fashioned tradition. So do you think let's just say me and you, bringing home money, let's just say if you weren't working and I was the only one working, I bring you home the money. Should my role be just to bring the money and that's it? What do you think?
So I think you have to look at a variety of things, okay? So if the male is working, paying all the bills, bringing home the money, that's his role in the marriage or the relationship, and the female is at home, but there's no children involved, right?
All right.
Then I can see her making sure everything in the household is taken care of. For the most part. There may be times where he can help her out, He can wash up the dishes after dinner.
You
know what I'm saying? I don't see why that would be an issue. I don't care that he's working. He can, he can still fold a towel every now and then. But primarily, it would be her responsibility. That's her role. That's her quote job, right?
Right.
Now, if they have children, then the woman now has taken on additional responsibilities. However, this man still has just this one job.
Okay.
So, is it really fair for her to continue with the household responsibilities plus the responsibilities of your children, and you think that you can just come home, sit on your fat ass, watch TV, drink your beer, and do nothing else? She's now taking on another role, which in itself is another full-time position. So now she's doing 2 full-time jobs to your 1 full-time job. You don't think that you need to come in and help out with them children, with the groceries, with the something?
Okay, so there's an old saying: men work from sun to sun, but women's work is never done. All right, so
that's some bull.
We all know that. You don't agree?
I agree that they do it, but that's some bull. That's part of the problem.
Men work sun to sun, but women's work is never done. You don't agree with that? That means that women have more to do than a man.
Exactly.
So you don't think that's true?
I didn't say it wasn't true.
You said it was bull.
I said it's true, but it shouldn't be.
You said that's some bull. And
then I clarified and said that is true, but it shouldn't be.
This is all recorded, but okay. If you say
it is all recorded.
All right.
So rewind the tape.
I don't need to do that. I'm not going to do that. Should we? Oh, you know what? I'm going to rewind the tape. Rewind
the tape. I don't care.
Here we go. Stop right there. Let me get some silence. Okay, look. I'm a rewind the tape, and we're going to see if she said that's some bull. Here we go. Men work from sun to sun, but women's work is never done. All right? So
that's some bull.
We all know that. You don't agree?
I agree that they do it, but that's some bull.
Okay. So
I did say that's some bull. I never said I didn't say that was some bull.
No,
I said that was some bull. And you can rewind the tape again. I said that's some bull, but I am going. Then I clarified what I meant by that.
But no,
meaning that it's true.
You denied saying it was some bull.
I never denied saying it's some bull.
You did deny it. You said I didn't say that. I said you said.
I never denied it.
You are lying.
Well, let's move on. I never denied it.
You did deny it. Okay, let's go back to that. Here we go. I'm going back to it now. Here we go.
I can't. I'm about to walk off the set.
Here we go. I'm going back to it now. So you don't think that's true?
I didn't say it wasn't true.
You said it was bull. Now, did she deny it? I know what I heard.
Anywho.
So, when I totally forgot what I was going to say. But, men work from sun to sun, but women's work is never done. So I agree with you. I think that it's just too much for a woman to put on her. I think men who go out and work and come home, we have it very easy, okay? Because the wife, like the duties of a wife is never, it's not, there's no time limit on it. It's not 8 a.m. to 4 and then she's off. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's 8 to...
I've been a stay-at-home
mom. It ain't even 8 o'clock. It's from the time she wakes up to the time she goes to sleep.
It's even while she's sleeping.
I wouldn't say that, go that far. But you said...
I've been there.
Let me ask you this.
Even while she's sleeping.
When you were staying home from work, which when you weren't working and you was a stay-at-home mom, how'd you feel?
Exhausted. Unappreciated. Should I go on?
You said unappreciated?
Unappreciated.
What do you mean?
Unappreciated.
Why would you say that?
Take it for granted.
So look, why'd you say that? Like, why'd you feel like that?
Because I feel like you said, a woman's work is never done. And sometimes I don't think when you're not in our shoes that you realize how much work goes into it. You go away, you go home, you go to work from 8 to 4 or 8 to 5. When you come home, we're still in the same position sometimes that we were when you left. So you think that from 8 to 5, we've done nothing.
Now, wait a minute.
You feel like we've done nothing. And I feel, and it frustrates me because it's like, but you got clean drawers, You got food in your belly. All of the bills are paid. The lights are still on. You know, if the repairman had to come, the repairman and been here and been gone. Any packages you were expecting got signed for. I mean, little things like that add up, but y'all don't see none of that going on. You don't notice how much we've done until we're not doing it. When I went back to work, you realized how much I truly did because this house fell apart.
No. Here's the thing.
I'm just speaking the truth.
This is not me speaking. I'm just speaking for some people who may say this, who may respond to you saying the bills are paid and all that. Some husbands or men would say, yeah, they're paid because I went out and worked. So what's harder, making the money or just spending it and paying bills?
It's not just about paying the bills. It's everything. And that's what I'm talking about. You want to focus on that one little statement I made.
I don't. I'm just telling you.
I understand that I needed your money to pay the bills. I needed your money to buy the groceries for the dinner that I made you.
It's getting hot in here,
and
y'all.
I needed your money to wash your drawers. I get all of that. But I put in some labor with your money. And I put in labor from like you said, all the time, 24/7.
Okay.
And it goes unappreciated. You don't realize how much these women do.
I don't?
In general, men do not.
Okay, so make sure you say that.
Men, including you, do not realize how much a woman does until the woman is no longer doing it. It just is what it is. And it's not anything against you or against men. It just is what it is. As humans, we tend to take things for granted until we no longer have them. You don't appreciate certain things until you no longer have them because it's just second nature. It is what it is. You know there's going to be food here. You know that your drawers are going to be clean.
Why you keep referring to drawers? Why don't you just say clothes? No? Yes?
You know that your clothes are going to be clean. Is that better? Is that how you want me to speak? So now you want me to be submissive too?
You keep referring this to you and I, and I'm trying to keep this on a general level.
I'm not speaking.
You're getting hot.
I'm not speaking.
Like
Listen.
In the air.
I'm not speaking directly towards you. I'm talking about men in general. You happen to be of the male species, so maybe that's why it feels like I'm stepping on your toes. My bad. It's not about you. It's about men in general. Most men in general do not appreciate how much a woman does until she's no longer doing it. And I think that you can admit, when I went from being a stay-at-home mom to being a working mom, you did realize that, oh my gosh, she was really doing a lot.
I agree.
That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying that you're not a stand-up guy and that you didn't do what you had to do to help me out, even when I was a stay-at-home mom, because you did. You've always been very supportive. When I cook, you clean. That's always been our motto. So I'm not knocking you. So don't get your panties all in a bunch.
I don't understand why you keep referring to you and I. I'm trying to talk in general terms.
I'll give you a little something nice so that you can feel better about yourself.
Look,
it's all good.
I don't understand why you keep talking about you and I.
I'm just talking. You're just taking it personal.
No, you're saying.
So maybe there's something that you need to. Maybe there's something that you need. This is just how I talk, but I don't mean it. I just explained to you in great detail that I'm not referring directly to you, but you want to keep bringing it back to you.
Okay.
It's not about you, narcissist.
Okay, so look, whatever. Let's.
But can we move? Can we step this up a notch?
Can I move?
What about these men who have these working women, right? Who still believe that they supposed to go to work, come home, and the woman's supposed to do everything around that darn house, but yet they work at 8 to 5 just like you. If you ain't bringing in enough money to take care of me, then you need to step up and help up around this house. It is not my job to take care of your house, cook all the meals, and go to work. I'm doing your job now. So if I'm going to do your job, you need to do some of my job.
And what does that include?
Cooking, cleaning, taking these kids where they need to go, changing diapers, feeding kids, whatever it is. Whatever it is. It is a joint effort. Period. Even as a stay-at-home mom, certain things are joint efforts, especially when you start to have children. Because you working on 2 jobs. And I'm gonna need him to step up. Period.
All right. Okay. All right. That's fair. I put the question out there on Facebook, and let's go to Facebook and find out what some of the people said. So I posted 2 comments. One says, after working all day, should the man come home and not help his wife with the kids? So Scott Bortnick says, not if he likes coming home to his wife and kids.
Bingo.
All right.
Cause you keep doing that sugar honey iced tea too often. You ain't gonna have no house. You ain't gonna have no. Listen, the way I operate, the kids will still be here, but I'm gonna be gone.
All right. Alfred Thomas said, "Don't and see what happened."
Preach. These some smart brothers.
And Yvette Roman says, "You trying to start some shit."
Exactly.
Oh, let me go to some more comments here and see what somebody else. Okay, here's the second comment. Here's the second comment that I made. Well, I asked a question on Facebook. Who thinks a man's role is to work and the woman should be home? Okay. So, your old roommate. Try to guess which one it is. Okay. We won't mention no names. She don't want to mention names. She says, let me read it here. I think she was just joking. She said, you're going to end up getting cut, Frat. She says, Rumi don't play that. LOL.
Show don't.
So, interesting comments. I mean, I can say I agree with him. I agree with him.
And let me just say this, to each his own, right? There are some women and men that do believe in, I'm not going to call it old-fashioned, but I'll call it old-fashioned because it's not modern day,
values.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
They believe in old-fashioned values. I don't knock that. Whatever works for you works. And I'm not one to say that I necessarily don't believe in certain old-fashioned values, right? I am the nurturer in this home. I am the one that makes sure everything is taken care of in the home. I'm cool with that. But what I'm not okay with if I decide that I want to have a career and my own independence, you don't allow me to have that because you believe I go out and make the money and you stay home barefoot and pregnant. I'm not doing that shit.
You man, I go out and make Oh man.
I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. So
all right.
I think that like even though I believe in old fashioned values to an extent, I think that women are we're still important, and if we want to have a career, we can have a career. And if a woman wants to be a powerhouse and her husband is cool with being at home doing the things, quote, that a woman's work, what's wrong with that? Why he got to be a punk?
Okay,
because he home cleaning the. I ain't gonna say the drawers. He home. He home cleaning the taking care of the laundry and cleaning the house and picking up the kids and cooking and cleaning. Like, why he got to be a punk? Because his wife is out there being a powerhouse. If that's what works for that relationship, that's what works for that relationship.
I agree.
Who are we to knock it?
I agree.
But everybody needs to respect everyone's role, and they don't need to take advantage of things.
Okay, I agree.
And if your woman is out there working, I don't want to hear this mess about you coming home and sitting on your couch and you ain't gonna cook or clean or lift a finger.
I got a problem with that.
The finger is about to be the only thing you might have left to lift.
I got a problem with that.
I know people like that.
I know. We can all be a little bit lazy. Us men after coming home from work. But I know I have. I think you be hating sometimes that I'll be relaxing, but
are you really gonna do this on air? I am not hating on you.
No, I hate but you need to get active. I knew that. But anyway. But look, let me get to my point here. I honestly don't think a man should come home and just sit around and do nothing. Like you're a partner. Like you guys are partners. You work as a team to do this and do that. You cook the spaghetti, I'll put the bread in, I'll check on it while you upstairs, whatever. I don't think a man should just come home.
Who making spaghetti for you? I don't cook spaghetti.
I was using it as an example. There you go, referring to me and you again. You got to stop.
I'm messing with you. I'm trying to get you hyped up.
Anyway. Like I said,
I'm sorry.
I don't think a man should, and this is just me. I don't think a man should just come home and sit and just wait for his food. And that's boring. Like what Beyonce got some song about when he come home, she'll do this and do that. I wouldn't want all of that crap. I don't want no slippers. I don't want no bath from you. I don't want any of that crap. Why she make a song about that is stupid.
You don't want a bubble bath?
No, heck no.
You want me to rub you down in
heck
body
no.
oil?
No, that's stupid. And I'm not gonna call her stupid for making that song. What the heck with that song, man?
Well, can you give me a bubble bath
How does
and
it
rub
go?
me down in some oil? I don't know, but can you give me give me a bubble bath and rub me down in some oil?
See, I can do that. That's
can
good.
Can I have some slippers when you come home?
All right, listen up.
Can I lay my fat ass down on that couch and just do nothing? Please?
I'm going to play a clip of it right now. Here we go. Just listen to this real quick to see. Just listen real quick. Here we go.
Let me help you. Take off your shoes. Untie your shoestrings. Take off your cufflinks. Do you want to eat food? Let me feed you. Let me run your bath water. Whatever you desire, I'll supply ya.
Okay, so look. All that crazy stuff, doing all that, not for me. I don't need all that. The only thing you can do for me is when I get home, I don't even know. I don't even know if I want you to do anything. I'll come home. I don't need you to do nothing for me. I don't want no slippers. I don't want any of that crap that she just talked about. None of that.
All you want is your man cave.
That's it.
Minus the females.
No, that's not true. I always ask you to come in.
I know, I'm messing.
I believe in helping you out. I'm not just going to sit there and let you not, do all the work, I feel bad about that.
Good.
So
as you should.
So that's my perspective, man. That's it.
You live to see another day.
Thank you. Queen V, final thoughts. Go ahead. I just gave mine. Got you. See, I did mine first, so you wouldn't interrupt me. Go ahead.
That's hilarious. I don't have any final thoughts. I mean, I think I've said everything that I'm thinking. At the end of the day, everyone chooses how they're going to run their relationship and what works for them. To each his own. I think if you have old-fashioned values, I'm happy for you. But if you're going to have old-fashioned values and you're stern about it, and you got your woman out there working, and then you still want her to come home and be an old-fashioned wife, that ain't really an old-fashioned wife. Because back in the day, the woman's job was in the home. So you can't have your cake and eat it too.
All right. There you have it. Queen V's final thoughts. Okay. So I got an interesting Stew Nod of the Week. So it is that time. We will now have Stew Nod of the Week. Now, y'all know what it is. Stew Nod of the Week is that stupid person that does stupid things all the stupid time. This week's Stew Nod of the Week is Juan Jose Vidrio out of Colorado. Boy, he did something stupid. All right. So what Juan did, he brought cocaine to his court hearing. He had a court hearing in Eagle County District Court in Colorado. And he brought cocaine. He had it in his hat in front of a judge. It just fell out when he took off his hat.
Did he not know he was going to have to remove his hat?
That's what puzzles me about this. He had his hat on for a minute in the courtroom, and it wasn't until he went up and faced the judge that they told him to remove it, I guess, and a square folded piece of paper fell out, which was noticed by the court officers, and it fell out, and they discovered what it is. Juan ended up getting 2 new charges of narcotic possession.
He must have been high when he went in there.
I don't know what he was. It was a bond hearing or something like that he was going in there for. And I'm gonna put this on the website because you can't make this stuff up. I know. I don't know if some people think I make this up because it's just a podcast. I do the research. I'm not making this up. I'll put it on the show notes. This fool actually went in there with cocaine. I don't understand why you put it in your hat when you know you got to take it off. So for that, Juan Jose Vidrio, you are Stew Nod of the Week, you dumb fool. Fool. Just foolish.
Yeah, that was stupid.
All right. So now that I got that out the way, because that was just stupid, we now have Queen V's words of wisdom. Queen V, take it out.
So I'm just going to end with a quote. The man leads the marriage, not because he is superior to women, but because they have different God-given roles. I think it's important in any relationship between man and woman to remember that. It's not about you being more equal or less important. You have different roles, and someone has to lead. So the man can lead, but he also has to respect the woman in his leadership, respect her role, respect her as a human, and respect her as a partner. And don't treat her less than. So that's all I got.
And there you have it. Queen V's words of wisdom. So that'll do it for this episode of In the Lounge with Dre and V, episode number 37. We'd like to thank you for tuning in, listening. If you need to catch up on any episodes, you can go to weinthelounge.com/episodes. We'd like to thank you so much for listening, and that'll do it. We are out of here. Peace.